Even as God was revealed to the people of Israel in the events of their history, they wondered from time to time whether God was truly with them. They asked, does God truly walk with us? Is God really present to us as a nation and as individuals? In today's first reading from the 4th chapter of Deuteronomy, we hear the answer that Moses gives to the people. Moses assures them of God's unconditional love and providential presence with them. Moses reminds them that God is indeed close to them, particularly in the commandments of the Lord. The commandments were an expression of God's love for the people, a sure sign of God's guiding presence with them. Now, this understanding of the commandments runs counter to the way we tend to see them. How often we hear it said that the 10 Commandments are a list of do's and don'ts that take the fun out of life. Or we might hear it said that the church's moral teachings, rooted in the commandments, limit our human freedom and restrict our full human flourishing. In today's gospel, Jesus tells his disciples that he came to fulfill, not abolish the law. And the one who obeys and teaches the commandments will be called the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. In other words, God's commandments are not harsh burdens or strict rules we follow blindly. Rather, to follow the commandments is to be conformed to the example of Jesus himself. With the eyes of faith, we know that God's commands correspond to our deepest human desires for love, peace, justice, and mercy. God's commands are not meant to restrict our freedom, to make us less free or even less human. It's the opposite. Rather, we are most truly free when we freely choose the virtues and the good paths of life revealed by God. So let's take a minute today to reflect on how the commandments of God correspond to our natural desire for happiness. For God places the law in our hearts so we can draw us closer to God, the one who alone fulfills the deepest desire of each human heart. Have a blessed day.